7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, wax on, wax off. Got them going crazy in the bedroom. When the war's on, I don't back off. Got them going crazy in the bedroom. DJ Waffles, spin the tune. Got them going crazy in the bedroom. You know who it is, Derek Andre. Got them going crazy in the bedroom.
Man, listen, if y'all on Facebook right now, make sure y'all log on right now. Make sure y'all comment. If y'all got questions, make sure y'all question right now. Because it's going to be a good topic today. We're definitely going to have 2 guests. So I'm going to get into my first guest right now. And I'm going to let you introduce yourself because you're in my house now. So you can introduce yourself like you was at the door. Like you was at the door.
Yeah.
Tell me who you are.
My name is Cassius Clay, okay, a.k.a. God's Son. You know, I'm here to represent some of my products today, talk about a few things that I got going on. I am a celebrity barber, I am an entrepreneur, I am an inventor, and I am this man's friend. So today we just gonna kick the bobos, man, talk about some of the trending topics,
Definitely.
see what's going on. I got a little bit to sip on. This is not lean, this is clear. Okay, you see that it's clear, this ain't no lean. We don't do nothing like that. Just bring a little splash of something clear to make the eyes a little cloudy, you know, on a Wednesday night. You know, it's a Wednesday?
It's Tuesday, sir.
But it feels like a Wednesday, though.
When you're with me. Don't
It
even
feels
worry
like
about
a
it.
Wednesday. Yeah, that's right.
All right, so Cassius, you know, you're a celebrity barber. You know, you definitely have a business where you actually make products. You got products. You're doing a lot. How is the barbering world for you now? Because you know you cut people like the guys from 5'5", you got T.I., you got so many different people. Like, what's the list for you like of people so that people?
Well,
can
just
know
let me just run a few names.
Okay.
You know, I can name everybody that I've done, but then that'll be like doing it in reverse. How about I just name the people I ain't done? Like Barack Obama, Jay-Z.
Why would you name the people you did?
James Brown. You know what I mean?
No.
I miss James Brown.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
James
joking
Brown,
around.
like you couldn't cut James Brown. Like
And
James Brown
somebody
got a
had to
whole
line
little-
him up.
He got a different little something going on. James Brown wasn't even getting shape-ups at
Yes,
that
it
time.
was. It's like Teen Wolf. He would get the curve up in here. He would get the little curve up in.
How much would you even charge to just do the curve? Because
Oh,
all
James
that
Brown,
shit
I
was-
got to charge him a lot of money. You know, because he
all
sweats.
That shit was just like
He
like,
sweats. He sweats a lot. I got to
like
charge
curves
James
and all that
Brown.
stuff
I
like
got to
that.
charge him good. He sweats a lot.
Oh my
You know.
goodness.
No,
So-
but for real though, some of my clients right now that I'm actually doing, of course, T.I. is a mainstay. Been working with him for over 20 years, which has been a blessing.
Okay.
You know, Cat Williams, of course, which is a blessing. You know, Fred Blankenship locally, which is the main guy at Channel 2 News.
Yes, he's
Yeah, Blankenship was a good guy.
Yeah.
And on the executive side, Chaga Zulu, head of DTP, Kevin Lyles. I mean, the list goes on and on. But on the international side, I do my man Techno. For those guys who know Techno. And that's been a blessing, just to really be connected like that. Because what happens is you get in what I call a cash flow circle. You know, so your name is kind of echoed through the halls. And
Right.
Atlanta's one of the biggest cities in the world. So I love to be one of the main guys that they go to, you know, for this beautiful city we call the ATL. So yeah, you know, I like to brag a little bit, you know, because I mean, you know, shit, why not? You know?
So with that being said, you know, you got that into barber, and I know there's a lot of topics, a lot of conversations that actually go on in the barbershop. Like, what's like some of the craziest topics that you've talked about in the barbershop? Just the topics, because you know that's like sacred to us. And really, conversations that happen in the barbershop, they really don't go out. But like, what is like some of the things?
Just the topics, just like the bullet point.
Yeah, like the bullet points, like the craziest stuff that you've heard. Because you initiate some crazy things too.
Yeah.
But what is the things that the customers initiate?
Always, relationships is always tricky. You know what I mean? So like the barbershop is like the golf course. You know, so you get a chance to express yourself, to kind of openly talk about whatever you want to talk about without being judged. It's like the non-judgment zone. So relationships are always a big topic. Kids. Then we get at that stage, we talk about kids. Then we talk about, of course, finances. we got Donald Trump in office. How we not talk about politics? You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty around, base conversation about a little bit of everything that's trending and that's kind of relevant, in the day-to-day world. But also spiritually, like it's like people going through stuff. Like it's real. Like the shop is for play. We have a lot of fun, but it's always people going through real stuff. So it gives us an opportunity, really, just to, as men, even as people, just to express ourselves without being judged.
So, what type of conversations are off limits? Because it's crazy because I was watching a TV show, Rel on Fox 5, and it was like a situation with a guy, he lost his wife. That's the whole pilot to the show. He lost his wife to a barber that was having sex with his wife.
Yeah, I think that was funny.
What's like off limits that you probably don't think that they be wanting to talk about, but they don't talk about?
They talk about everything. Ain't nothing off limits. I done heard some of the craziest stuff. Let me tell you something. I got stories that I can share, that I cannot share. I'm waiting like to do a book like Omarosa or something. You know what I mean? My last ditch effort book. You know what I mean? All goes bad, we just blow it up with a book and get one more check. You know what I'm saying? Cash, you ain't shit no more. I'm writing a book. I'm desperate.
Wait. Speaking of writing books, also you have cut Usher's hair too for
Absolutely,
a while too, right?
absolutely. I toured with Usher. That was a good experience. That was like Usher was like Usher. Like I had been doing T.I. and doing Luda, and those guys got their mark and they're superstars, Hall of Fame for sure. But when I was doing Usher, it was like Michael Jackson. Hey, but look though, crazy story though, right? So one day we was in New York going to, Usher was in New York, so we were in New York, going to,
I like how you phrase it.
Yeah, Good Morning America. So, these black vans pull up, right? And all these people are out front and stuff. So when we opened the doors, or they opened the doors, so we got out. So we hair and makeup. So we are what they call the A-Team. You know what I mean? 18! Let's go 18! So we the 18, so we get out, but everybody's screaming like, Usher! And I swear to God, dude, for like half a second, I got out and I just felt that energy. And it was like, oh shit! Everybody in here wants to sleep with me.
With you?
Yeah, cause it was like, Usher!
You have
no. But I got that vibe. You know what I mean? All that vibe. Like they were just wanting them. They just wanted them so bad. The energy was just crazy. It was like a lot of people out there, and they thought I was Usher. So it all came towards me.
No,
yeah.
Listen,
hold on now.
You don't resemble Usher in no way.
No doubt.
How could they think that you was Usher?
No, it was just the door opening. And then the anticipation.
And so everybody started screaming.
Yeah, and then when I got out, it was like, oh, shit, who was that? It was like T-Pain? Oh, T-Pain, they didn't say you was coming. You cool too, T-Pain, you cool too.
But where's Usher?
Yeah, where's Usher? You know what I'm saying? We like you, you know what I mean? You need a new song, but it's cool, T-Pain. Yeah, I done cut off my hair. This is T-Pain. I've been reinvented as a barber. I'm coming back. I'm doing my thing.
Your album was gonna go double plastic spoons if you think about it.
Always. You know what I mean? All I gotta do is get the voice thing. I can do it.
No. So tell us, as being a barber, you came out with some new products and stuff like that. But you're on two different ends of the products because you got the Barbernomics, then you got the roller coaster wave, and then you got Runts. Like there's two different brands.
There's a lot going on.
That you're doing. So
this is what happened.
Elaborate a little bit.
Going into the hair business was great. And working with Usher was great, and working with all these guys are great. I still do. Matter of fact, I got to go right now. But nevertheless, no, I'm just playing. But it's all good, but it's always better. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you're doing, you could always be doing it better. And anybody who's really made true wealth has taken one thing and sold it over and over again. So I had to create myself one thing, and I really, talked about it years ago. It's really like pimping myself. That means building my brand and multiplying my brand because, cutting hair is cool, but you only can make so much. There's a cap on that. It's hours for dollars. You know what I mean? I felt like I got paid as much as you can get paid. I know all these guys out here and I do it. You know what I'm saying? I know what you can get on that behind that chair, even on the tours with the guys. I done did all that, and it was great, but it's better. It's more. And the best way to do that is by branding. Same way we wear these Jordan shoes and everybody else's brand, was time for me to create my own. So that's when I came out with, ta-da, roller coaster waves. Okay, so this is my first one. This is the original.
How do you know this shit works?
How do you know that shit works?
Yeah, like.
About.
Cause it's like roller coaster waves, but I see you before we even started the show. You put it on your beard. Like,
I did put it on my
how
beard.
does that even translate
You know why? Because
to waves?
you know,
Like,
because look,
makes
good,
sense to me.
good products, right? You can use anywhere. You probably grew up using pink oil lotion, putting it on your hair, your elbows, and your feet.
Only one we didn't have.
And your feet. You never had lotion. You're from Decatur. You know what I mean? You couldn't afford it. Then you had that lotion that was like water. You remember that lotion? That thing like water. You just put it on, you splash it. You thirsty, you drink a little bit. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
you wasn't drinking lotion.
No. But nevertheless, though, this product right here is a shea butter based product, manufactured in Atlanta. I've been doing this company for about 7 years.
That's because it was manufactured in your house. That means it's manufactured in Atlanta.
Yeah, I started out in my house actually with.
That's.
Yep, I started out, and it was crazy because I started out with a bucket, 5-gallon bucket from Home Depot, LA Jam, no LA Gel. Remember the LA hair gel? It was like cheap hair, and petroleum jelly, fragrance, dye, and like something else. And I put it in a jar.
You can't give up the sauce though.
No, it's fine.
Because I'm about to make some of this shit when I go.
That's cool because it's really the sauce is in the brand.
Okay.
What makes Supreme Supreme? The brand. They put
brand.
Supreme on a tray, and it's a $2,000 tray.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's about branding.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's the value in the brand. You know what I mean? The product is definitely what it is, but essentially it's the same soup warmed up. You know what I'm saying? So this is not a secret formula. You know what I'm saying? They got reverse engineering to create formulas. It's really about building a brand. You know, so that's what we're talking about is really building a brand. So Roller Coaster Waves was my first brand. This is a product line. You can purchase this on Amazon. And this got me into really doing, when I first started, it was about going to mom and pop stores and trying to get into Walmart and Target and all these things, and that was a big deal. But now the #1 market space in the world is Amazon, which really levels the playing field, and it gives the modern day entrepreneur opportunity to distribute his products electronically. That's where e-commerce business comes into play, and that's where I'm at now. So I got several businesses on the e-commerce platform. There's 7 Roller Coaster Waves products available on Amazon now. Barbernomics is an e-commerce barber store, which you pretty much, I have a list of other products on there as well. And that's what I kind of got into from the barber, and I still do it all, but primarily, you know, the bulk of my money comes from e-commerce business now. And barbering will pay your bills, but e-commerce business will make you rich, you know.
Okay. All right, so we talk about the good old barber stuff. This is where it gets bigger. Runts. I've been hearing a lot about this in these streets. So the people that's watching, this is where the conversation gets interesting. Runts. I've been seeing this a lot. Like some of my friends have been dishing out, passing around, but it hasn't been in the form of a smell good. So tell me how did this brand right here even come up?
Well, the brand is actually Gas House Vapors.
Okay.
That is the brand.
Okay.
Now the flavor is Runts.
Okay.
But
okay, dope.
Runts pairs with the Runts stream or brand, the Runts stream of marijuana, or like you have.
Oh,
cookies.
so this has something to do with marijuana.
Well, what it is just marketed along with marijuana.
Okay.
So it's a pair. It's like Hennessy and Coke. It's a pair product, you know what I mean? So when you get it, you know, you have a complementary product to go along with it. It's not marijuana based, doesn't have any weed in it or smell like weed at all. But what it is it's a product that pairs along with the brand. So you have OG, which is a strain of marijuana. You have OG spray. You have cookies, you have cookie spray. You have gushers, you have gusher spray, and so on and so forth.
Are these typical names of marijuana?
These are the names of marijuana. And the name of the company is Gas House, which is the #1 black-owned marijuana company in the world. If you watch Viceland, they have 2 companies, 2 episodes on there. They gross over $40 million with this business. Hold on, sir. They gross over $40 million with this Gas House brand. Right. This is a secondary brand to go along with it. Okay, so it's like
so you're in on the action then.
I'm a partner with this company right here. This company right here. This is my company and my partner's company.
Okay. All right. So what can people expect when they get this? Like, what is the?
Well, let's spray it. Spray it from there. Let's see.
Is this supposed to like? Is this like supposed to mask the scent of like if like you was having like?
Absolutely, it's gonna mask.
So let me ask you this. So if 12 pull up behind me and I was smoking gas in the car, which, ladies and gentlemen, I don't indulge in type of this stuff. Like if I was to spray this, I'm gonna get away with them not even smelling anything.
Well, what it will do, if you get away with it, see, like, personally,
I'm just trying to.
let me tell you what, see, your issue is probably not gonna have nothing to do with the marijuana. It's probably gonna be your registration is off, you don't have a light on your tail light, you know what I mean, your rear view mirror is cracked. I mean, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something like that. It's gonna have nothing to do with marijuana at all. But actually, it does cover up all types of odors, marijuana included, and the good thing about this is really the market for black entrepreneurship is wide open. There's a lot of opportunities out there for us. I mean, you look at Blade, all these Glad, all these companies that you buy, and you've been buying your whole life, Fabuloso, Pine Sol, we own none of these businesses. So we need to own all kind of spaces. So what this is a representation of diversity and entrepreneurship, and also being able to learn something. See, I've learned something and I'm now multiplying it, because see, it's not about hair products. What it is about residual income. So now I have multiple streams of income electronically. So probably as we're sitting here speaking, I'm making money right now, you know, because it's distributed on the biggest platform that's ever been on the world, which is Amazon. 50% of all products in the world that are sold on the internet are sold through Amazon. And really the world is changing. The malls are closing, the stores are getting slower. And really, the reality of it is, if you are not making money from the internet, then you're soon not going to be making money.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to be prepared. There's no need to get scared. What you need to do is just adjust the game. It's like, you know, you have to change the way that you earn. You know, it's like before, it's like maybe taxi cab companies was big and then came Uber.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You have to evolve. Before, the record industry was there and they were dominating because of the physical disc, and then electronic digital music came, streaming came across with Napster, you know, and then Apple Music and all these things. And then the music industry died down because they couldn't control the way that the content was being distributed. So my point is, it's really about the evolution on the way that money is being made. You know, now what I'm doing is really, I can sell anything. I sell multiple products, air freshener, hair products, barber capes, t-shirts. I sell all kind of things, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and you can sell products that you don't even own by doing drop shipping. Right. You know, so that's another way that you can do it also. And, you know, at the end of the day, nothing is really a realm of understanding, because you got YouTube and the internet. You know, I grew up in an era where you didn't have the opportunity to just get your information and pull it, you know, just from pushing a button. You know, you had to have encyclopedias, relationships, all of these type of things. You know, now all the information is readily available at your fingertips. You know, so, you know, if you can really learn, if you got a few minutes, you can evolve, you know.
All right, so we're gonna go to a quick break. Once again, we're gonna be taking all questions. If you got questions, make sure you leave those comments on the Facebook, rollingout.com, so we can actually check them out, and we're gonna take some answers. And we're gonna come back with some things that we're gonna get Cassius to actually elaborate on that doesn't have has anything to do with what he has going on. So make sure y'all stay locked in. We'll be right back. Wow.
To keep up with the newest music, interviews, fashion, and entertainment, make sure you tune in to The Padded Room every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on rollingout.com.
Erica Thomas, and I'm excited to tell you about the Erica Thomas Show, where we break down news and politics in layman terms where everybody can understand it. We start off the show with hip hop and politics, where we might interview your favorite celebrity, and we break down hip hop and let you know that it's the same thing as politics, baby. And also coming up after that, we have kids and politics, where we bring on your favorite kid stars and they tell us all about how they feel about politics. And then right after that is the hit list, where we tell you about the fails of the week. Who failed this week in the news, and who do we need to know about? It's all happening at 6 o'clock every single Tuesday. I said 6 o'clock every single Tuesday, so you better tune in. You better tune in. You better not miss it. I mean, you better not miss it. The Erica Thomas Show is on live.
What up? This your man Rashad Richard, the realest man on radio, the realest man on TV, the realest man on print, and the realest man in the classroom. Welcome to Sucker Free.
This is conservative Republican Mitchell Shelby. I don't care if you ask me my opinion. You're going to get it anyway.
And that is what you do.
And that's what I do.
This is your girl, Nicole. I'll be sitting in with these two, and we're going to have great conversation on Tuesdays at 2:30 on Rolling Out. Sucker Free with Rashad Richey. Great conversation.
Don't become the sucker of the week.
Do not become the sucker of the week. Can't wait to talk to you on Tuesday. Be there.
To keep up with the newest music, interviews, fashion, and entertainment, make sure you tune in to the Padded Room every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on rollingout.com.
Alright. We back on that? Oh, you already know what it is. Your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in. We're back here on the Padded Room on rollingout.com. So listen, we back here with my special guest, Cassius Clay. Did we say Clay for him? Because you know you're going to get in trouble for that shit.
I don't think so. I'm going back to Cali. It's Cassius. I'm going back to Cali. It's Cassius.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna get into some more. We're gonna get into some more important stuff that's going on in the world today. And you know, I just wanted to ask you like some things that's actually going on in like social media. I know sometimes you're on it. I know when I come by the shop, you always watch it like what's going on in the world. So I wanted to have your thought process on a couple of things that I want to talk about today. And my first one that I want to talk to you about is like, what do you think about like Meek Mill and like Drake? Like him bringing him out on stage now. Now there's like everybody wants in on it, saying that, oh, I was always wishing for this, that, and third. Now you bring it
man, all we want is love, man. Everybody wants some love, man. It's enough of the beef. We don't need to be fighting with each other. It's enough stuff going on out here where we don't have room to be fighting with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's division. You know, and you know, I think internally we always have been fighting against each other. What we need to do is be fighting with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really need to be the thought. Like we already don't have shit, you know. Right. So ain't no need for the people that got some stuff to be tearing each other down. You know, I understand the entertainment value of battle rapping though, and I think it's entertaining. But I like for it to be about skill set and not necessarily personal stuff.
So let me ask you this: when it all happened,
no,
you was tuned in. No, you had to. Because you just gave us like the educated answer, like the shit, the random shit. Oh yeah, you know. All right, we get that part, and we definitely understand that, and we need that type. We need that type of talk so that the world actually understands. But where were you when this happened? Like, what were you thinking? Do you like, oh, he needs to rebuttal? Who you think won it? Like, that's my thing. I want to know, like, where were you at before that? We understand that they shake hands, they kiss babies now, they off making records together.
Well, you know,
what was your thought process on that?
My thought process was like, damn, Drake is the best. And
how was Drake? What do you mean?
Hear me out. You was on my thought process, so let me give it to you.
Okay, all right.
Damn.
Elaborate.
All right. So then my thought process was like, you know, really Meek is born for rap.
Okay.
You know, like some people in life, most people in life have to find out what their purpose is. Mm-hmm. He was blessed enough to be born into it. Excuse me. So he was really built for battle rapping. That was so unique about Drake because he's really like the style guy. He really like the swag guy. Mm-hmm. You know, he has no super bad background. But I mean, honestly, he did grow up in some challenging environments with his father being, I guess, a pimp or what he was. Right. You know, so, you know, I think nobody gets away. Mm-hmm. You know, nobody gets away clean. I don't care how much money you got. You watch the 30 for 30, you watch Behind the Glory, and you watch all these shows. Nobody gets away. Everybody has to go through something, and that's just life. You know, so God is not going to miss you on that part. So you're going to have to, you know, touch the bottom at some point. But at the end of the day, Drake is just the best. I mean, like, you know.
So you really think
he better than most people for sure.
So you think Drake was better than Meek Mill?
Yeah, he better than most people in rap.
So you don't think that? Because, first of all, I really want to debate with you on that because I just think that Drake is like. He was a rapper, but it's like he was an actor at the same time. So I just think that in the beginning, I think that, oh, well, I don't care how you feel about him. I'm just going to say how I feel. I just think that rapping was like a monologue for him. Like the things that he was around is like he adapted to the situation and it was easy for it to come across. To me,
you know what?
That's my own opinion. I just think that it was like a monologue. Like after I see what Lil Wayne and Birdman and all of them do, it's easy for me to pick up on the things that they do, and then it's easy for me to portray.
Nothing is easy.
World.
Nothing real is easy.
Why wouldn't it? Because you're an actor. Like this is what you do. You gotta read the role. If you're around me every day, and this is the role that I want to play. I want to play the role as Lil Wayne, but I'm gonna throw some sauce on it. So be it. It's gonna be easy for me because you got to think about it. This was Aubrey. You know what I'm saying? This was the guy who was playing in Degrassi. It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't, and then I checked his background. I'm just like, oh wait, okay, cool. He's a rapper. He's doing X, Y, and Z, Toronto, Canada. Okay, right. But I just think that when he was around Lil Wayne and all them stuff like that, it just amplified who he was as a person because it really didn't really make it believable to the things that he was actually portraying to me as an artist. Of course, I love his music, but I just didn't think that it was like, oh, like really, you're shooting guns, sir. Come on.
I mean,
come on,
you gotta think though.
You have to have the goons because that comes with rapping. Because you get the people that want to be around and shit like that.
You know, the thing is, you can't forget though that rap is art. You know what I mean? Rap is entertainment. You know, so part of it is the fantasy of going into different places. You know what I mean? And exploring and being artistic, which is being creative. You know, art is subjective. You know, so but if it's going to be subjective and if wins and losses are determined by how big your record is, sales, how much your record spends, then the winner is Drake. You know what I'm saying? And really, damn near all the categories. You know. Right. This is Mercedes. She used to play basketball for Clark Atlanta.
It's on you. It's on the camera.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. Nobody can see, but my camera can see Mercedes. It's not Mercedes. It's actually Ariel. Say hi, Ariel. Hey, there you go. No, but at the end of the day, though, I really think that everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I'm glad they're not fighting. And if I was going to pick a winner, then it would definitely be Drizzy Drake.
All right. So moving forward, tell me about, like, how did you feel about, like, the Colin Kaepernick situation when last week you see the game? Because I'm sure you're a Falcons fan, are you? Or no, are you riding with your dad's team?
But no. God bless my dad. He's a Raider.
Right.
But no, I'm not riding with the Raiders. I'm like Nike. I only ride with the winners. You know what I'm saying? So I hop around. You know, I win every season. You know, it's.
Wait, how do you see this? That's why
I win every season.
The world is messed up because we got people like you. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't even know how to decide like where you want to be.
Yeah,
like that's messed up. Like,
I do.
You just messed up.
I want to be at the top. So I stay there.
Listen, you mess up the ratios for argument. You see what I'm saying? Because it's now like, why would you even come to like a bar where I'm gonna be at with like say TJ and we talking about, oh, he likes the Detroit Lions and I like the Giants, and then you're gonna be like, oh, Detroit's up by 10. Oh, I'm running with the Lions. Like you can't be like that. You have to pick somebody in an NFL world so that we can get the logistics of who you are. Don't just ride the wave because it doesn't.
First of all, I can be what I like. And that's called, they have a lane for people like me. You know what they call it?
How? No, it doesn't make sense. Y'all shouldn't even exist. They should protest wherever you stand for before you even
You know what my lane is called?
It just doesn't make sense.
Winners. Okay, it's the winner's circle.
So whoever won the championship, you just riding with them. Oh my God, I'm going to Boston because New England just won.
Pretty much, yeah. I ride with excellence. I mean, it's cool. You have your choice. You know what I mean? But look how long you've been losing. You know what I'm saying? And look how long I've been winning. Something is happening right. You know what I mean? My strategy is working. Okay? I'm like Nike. If you blow your Achilles, you're out. You blow your knee, you're out. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna find somebody.
Slip disc, you're out of there.
So,
you know, all right. Concussion.
So let me ask you this. So how do you feel about, on a more serious note, how do you feel about the simple fact that they actually used Colin Kaepernick after all of this stuff that was going on, and they decided to air it on Thursday Night Football on Falcons playing the Eagles, and they decided to gamble like this is what we're gonna do, and then you see the reaction like people burning their shoes because of the.
I love it, man. I love it because one thing about this chapter that we've been going through these last few years, with this Trump being in the has he been in a year yet?
Show producer, has he been in for a year?
Yep, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so this era of Trump has really been the era of clarity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's been the era of truth. It's like burning off all of the BS and getting to the core of what's really going on. You know, so I think the problems have been hidden under politics, creative verbs, and all kind of stuff like that, dialogue that just sounds good. You know, definitely love what Barack did. I think he was special. I think he kind of helped initiate this hate from the Hope. Hope Dealer. You can go to the av.com and buy Hope Dealer. I got a sponsor, y'all. I got a sponsor. But no. Anyway, no, you can, I think though that the opportunity though is really here for all of us. You know what I'm saying? As long as we just stay positive and, you know, stay focused on what our goals are, you know, and I think everything is really right here for us, you know.
All right. So another thing in news that I really wanted to touch base on is like, you know, Nas. He actually, what I was telling you before we got on, is you know, open letter to the public because you know he's been bashed by Khalees talking so bad about him. Now he responds with, you know, I'm just trying to take care of my son. She actually was ruining me behind closed doors until he got to this point to actually elaborate and say, this is how I felt. Just relationship wise, how do you feel about a person actually taking the business of you and your family to social media? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, how do you weigh in on that?
Well, it's all bad, but you got to stay away from women like Khalees, guys. Okay, I want you to zoom into my face. Zoom in right here.
Right
zoom
on,
in.
Right on the nose.
Let me tell you something. Stay away from the treacherous third hole. She has the treacherous third hole, and let me tell you something. It's diamond. You stay away from that diamond P with Khalees because it'll get you in trouble. It's cost Nas $40,000 a month for the past, how old is his daughter?
I don't know.
Too old.
Too
That's
old.
a lot of money. He's been cashing out on that thing. He hasn't touched that diamond since then. And I'm going to tell you, crazy girls always got good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So her song was, I Hate You Right Now.
And it bring the boys to the yard.
Yeah, and she bust the windows out your car.
No, that was Jasmine Sullivan. That was
She's
not...
crazy too. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's busting windows out of car. She hates you, and you still slept with her and gave her a child. You know you're gonna have to pay for that. Look, 40,000 times 10 is what, 400,000?
Yes.
So times 12 is 480,000. He's paying like $500,000 a year for that thing.
And you know, it's so crazy. Shout out to Nas because he just secured some deals and selling his business
needs it
at
too.
$1 billion. And stuff
Yep,
like
he needs
that.
it. He needs to give her check up front and cut a check and do a deal. Like I would give her a deal, like say to 18 times $500,000 is gonna be this much money, like $9 million pretty much.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you like $6 million up front and let's call it even. You know what I'm saying? So I can roll them out.
Do you think that would solve everything though? Like,
yeah, it'll help out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be dealing with her.
Cause
anyway.
like she's like her albums is like it like labels don't even deal with like Khalees. Like honestly, like she has to go independent.
Right.
Like Star Trek let go of her with Pharrell and them. Like it was just like bad for her. But at the same time, it's just like, does it make sense to really try to tarnish people saying that domestic abuse, he was doing this, that, and the third? Like, it's two sides to a story.
No, it doesn't make any sense. It's just called hate. It's a simple word.
Right.
It's just a hate. You know, but when you're dealing with women and you're dealing with the kids and the feelings, things can get a little bit messy. So God bless Nas, one of my favorite artists in the whole wide world. Khalees, I like your one song, but you're a psycho when you got the diamond, and I'm gonna stay away. We're gonna Wakanda forever you. We're gonna Wakanda forever you. This means stay away from Khalees. All y'all who got a shot to get Khalees in the backseat of your Cadillac, don't do it. Don't do it. It's gonna be trouble. The diamond is gonna blow the head of your dick off. It's gonna be bad. That's right. I said it. I'm not holding back. I'm tired of the secret. Nas doesn't have a whole one. His whole head is blown off. You know what I mean? That's why he's making all the money now so he can substitute. Next question. Let's go. Come on. We got 2 seconds.
All right. So
Okay, it's over with. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm just playing. All right. I'm just sorry.
all right. All right. Last thing before we get out of here. This is kind of it's kind of a good topic, soft topic. You know, with the Trayvon Martin story, and then George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman actually decided to start sending threats at Jay-Z and Beyonce, calling her BB whore, like she's a broken whore. You know what I'm saying? Like he started talking like really crazy, sending a lot of threats to them, talking about like the Genovese Mafia is gonna be after like Beyonce and Jay-Z, and the person who's behind putting together like the 6-part episode series on Trayvon Martin on HBO. Like I'm just like, how do you feel about that? Like, dude, like, what's your thought process on that? Because I know, as the people, I know how we felt about that. Like, it could have been your son, it could have been my son, it could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying? And now, for all this to be done, for you to actually still dig up bones and start. I understand that they're putting out the story, but at the same time, for you to start aiming shots like just like that, like.
I like how you be like digging up the bones and be aiming shots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit is happening.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
No, but I think that shit. Elephants don't worry about what flies is doing, man. So
Okay.
Anybody studying that shit. Elephants don't worry about what flies is doing, man. We're not worried about that, and they not worried about that.
Elephants ain't worried about what flies is doing. This is what I'm talking about. So listen, before we get out of here, let everybody know how they can follow me on social media.
You can follow me on all 15 of my websites. Okay.
Bro, you don't even have 15 websites.
I don't. I got like 5 though. But let me start off with them. My most newest one is Gas House Vapors. Please check it out. Okay. Then we can go ahead and go with. Stay right there. Good box. Roller Coaster Waves. All these products are available on Amazon. Then you can go to Barbernomics.com. Okay, I'm probably do some classes on e-commerce business, because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's really been financially liberating, to really put myself in a position, and it's like so unreal for people, like now, like perspective is like everything, right? And like it was a time where you hear stuff like 6-figure people and stuff like that, and I remember one time I was talking to my boy, he was like a hustler, rich guy, and I was like, man, what would you do with 100, would you do X, Y, Z for 100,000? He was like, man, I get my own 100,000. And to me, at that point of maturity, mentally, that was like, wow, 100,000, like, and then you hear people talking 6 figures, nigga, or whatever, but, when you get to a point where you start making those type of monies and those type of dollars, like, I'm around $1 million people, and I can make $1 million, you know what I mean? It's like, I've had like, $30,000 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And it don't happen a lot, but shit, I've done it before. I remember when I did like 2,000 a day, and that was like a big deal. But it just gets so much bigger, and you think these companies it's all e-commerce business. Like what I'm doing, no, it's not a secret. Like everybody can do this stuff. I want them to because not enough of us are in the business, right? So, the opportunities really are omnipotent. Big word, spell it out on the screen. O-M-I. Anyway, it's omnipotent.
Yeah,
It's just a lot of opportunities there, you know what I mean, just for us to expand and grow. And the thing that stops people from really getting to the money, right? Things that stop people really getting to the money is education. Skill set. You have to own a skill set and master something. I use barbering really as a key, and I still do as a door to get close to all those money people, like the Cat, like the T.I., and all those things. But really to do business, you have to be able to go to these people and make them some money. Like they don't want you asking for some money. You have to be able to present an opportunity to them that is going to make them some more money, and then they will deal with you. Nobody wants you begging, you know what I mean? But everybody wants to listen for another make sense opportunity to make some money. That's how I got into this business right here, and that's how I'm doing this business right here. God bless. I'm out. Take this shit off. I got to go.
We're gonna go to a quick break. Make sure y'all leave y'all comments. Make sure y'all leave y'all comments. Make sure y'all leave y'all questions. We'll be answering y'all questions also on the Facebook Live. Make sure y'all go to Rolling Out. We'll be right back. Bye.
and diabetes at an alarming rate. Did you know that? What's happening? This is your man Rashad Richard. Let's keep it 100. We are suffering from high blood pressure and diabetes at an alarming rate. Did you know that studies show by cleaning the blood, you can improve your circulation and help lower your blood pressure and improve your overall numbers? A company called Alloman has a product known as GAP. Yep, GAP pills. I've been using them for years, and they have done me wonders as a broadcaster. They've been on the market for 41 years. It's a unique combination of garlic, aloe, and parsley designed to cleanse, regulate, and replenish the blood. It normally sells for $49.95 for a 1-month supply, but if you order now using the code word HEALTH, HEALTH, you get 15% off. So I need you right now, if you care about your health, go to AloeHeals.com, ALOEHEALS.com, or call them at 1-800-383-1165. That's 1-800-383-1165, or drop by 3030 Camilton Road in Atlanta and tell them the realest man sent you.
What's up, guys? This is Lipstick and Cognac. Starting on Tuesday, you guys will be on rollingout.com or on our Facebook page, giving you all the tea you need for relationships. Here to help you out, man. Make sure y'all tune in from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Want to watch your favorite talk show, Lipstick and Cognac. Here with that dynamic duo. You don't want to miss Lipstick, Shadio Comics, and just Cognac Till Like It Is personality, man. It's going to be a great time. Make sure y'all tune in. Tune in on rollingout.com. There's ROLLINGOUT.com. And also on Facebook, Rolling Out Facebook, man. It's going to be a great time. Y'all don't want to miss this. Great laugh, great talks, realness, truth. Man, we ain't really some expert. We know what we talking about. So make sure y'all tune in. rollingout.com, man. Lipstick and Cognac.
Do some
You already know what it is. You're tuned into the Padded Room on RollingOut.com. It's your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in, and I'm here with my second special guest.
Hey.
So listen,
Hey.
we're gonna go check Facebook, and we're gonna see if y'all have any questions for the guest, especially the guy that just left just now. Y'all might want to buy some of that roller coaster wave. Y'all might want to get some of the runs, whatever. But make sure y'all hit us up on Facebook. Make sure y'all follow us. Make sure y'all share as much as possible. But we're gonna get into my next special guest. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself because you're in my house. You was knocking at the door. And let the people know who you are and what it is that you do, and I'll get back into the good stuff after that.
Well, I'm Directo Cricket. I direct videos, short films, and film projects in Atlanta.
What's some of the biggest artists you work with? Because that was like the modest thing that you just said. Like,
Why you do
bro,
this
you
every
did
time?
like first of all.
Why do you do this?
No, because the people need to know. This is my job. I'm a journalist. I like, yo, first of all, I seen the video before that you even put it out. Well, no, I couldn't see it before you put it out because you directed it. I seen Praz's video.
Oh, that
before it
shit
even
was
came.
fun.
Like, he showed me with his own
They're
phone.
about to put it up.
Yo, how did y'all even come up with that concept? Like, that's a big video. And now, you know what's so crazy? Because we're gonna have a conversation. Because what happened, don't worry. What happened was we were in LA and he disappeared for like 3 days. So it all makes sense. I swear to God. We were in LA and we were like, he was supposed to do some stuff with us or whatever, and he disappeared for 3 days. I looked at this video.
Stuff for y'all.
I seen the shit. I was like, yo, this is LA. It just felt like it was the time that we were in LA, and you dipped off, and I think you did the Praz video. Be honest.
I had a good run at LA. That was a good
So
run.
wait a minute. So am I right?
Yeah.
Look at this. Yo, I was meant to do this. I knew it. You left us, and you wouldn't.
No.
But that was a big sack.
No,
that was a big sack because the video was nice.
No. I took care of y'all and I did that. It was the time was managed properly. You know.
I feel good that I let the world know that you dipped on us to do a
I know, that's
for-
why I had to
for
clean it
Paz
up
on the
because I
Fugees.
didn't dip on him. That's my brother, you know what I'm saying? YMR, what up? You know what I mean?
You're a good guy. So listen, man, tell us like some of the biggest videos that you've done for people. Cause you've been Waka, Gucci, all these. Like,
Yeah, why
name
we
some.
just saying the art just run through them?
All right, just name a few. Just
Gucci, Waka, Scooter, Future, Jeezy, Rich Homie Quan, Migos, Little Baby, NBA Youngboy Thug, Crondo, Rondo, you want more? Mick Mills, Yo Gotti, Zezella, I'm missing people, BBOD, it's a lot of people. I had a good run up in Blast.
What's the life for a director? Because now,
Frustrating.
like, yo, I've seen you on sets put fires out. Like, it be going down like a plane crash, and you, oh my God, don't do this.
Because for me, nothing is ever wrong. Like, nothing is nothing that can't be fixed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? In the moment of panic, everybody panicking, if you just think of a cool solution and you seem like you got it, because sometimes I don't have that shit. I'd be like, fuck, we are fucked. Can I cuss?
Yeah, go ahead. We're
like,
there now.
I'd be like,
We're there now.
I'd be like,
you
yo,
already
this
did
shit.
it like 13 times. Like,
Yeah, I was just, but I'd be like, sometimes, so with the producer, if with whoever my producer is, I just be like real frustrated if they don't have options for me. And then it forced me to go into my mental data bank and think of what we could do, because you don't want the client's already fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They come with crazy expectations and unrealistic budgets at times. Not all the times, but it's just, So if the slightest thing is wrong, that little money or whatever money, I won't say little because it's all appreciated, but whatever was spent, if something go wrong, they lose their fucking mind. So learning that in my early stages, because I started with Gucci, and Gucci would lose his fucking mind. So I'd be like, oh, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So learning how to kill that shit, it's like, plus I got a good people person background. I just like to keep everybody cool and just have options and shit.
so tell me who, like, besides the video that we shot where it got crazy and just like so weird and all that.
God, that was a movie. Oh my God, that was us.
Yo, it was bad. It was.
What about the set now? Oh,
It was a.
fuck.
We was on a set and it was like really, really bad. It was like
bad.
it was about to. Listen, it was gonna be. Feet
It was
and
Woe Vicky, girl.
palms.
Can I say that?
Yes, you
Can't
can say
that?
yeah.
It was
Woe-
the girl Woe Vicky. She was real. Like, I deal with a lot of artists. I deal with the youth and I deal with the older kids. I mean, well, people that's like started out young, now they legends and shit like that. I've been there for the whole duration. So she was different. Her energy was way different for me.
So let me ask you this. Outside of that, like, what's been the most hardest person that you've had to work with? Like, I just need you to be honest. I don't need you to sugarcoat it.
Man.
Who is the hardest person that you had to work with outside of Whoa Vicky?
You know what? I got a couple.
All right. This is what the platform's for.
Like, I mean, NBA YoungBoy wasn't bad. Like, my expectations of NBA YoungBoy was like, oh, this kid's gonna be out of his fucking mind, and because his reputation, precedes him or whatever. But when I met him, we got to kick it. He wasn't bad. He was just sporadic. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was oh, fuck that. Hold on, we need to do this over here. Because he was just getting acclimated to Atlanta when we did the Outside Today video.
Right.
So he was like, kind of, I think, just wanted to be in his, comfort zone with his people. So that was just kind of frustrating for me. But then, like, Scooter, fucking maniac, Gucci, maniac. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mean it in a fucked up sense, but like, in the sense that, back in the day when a lot of these cats started, I started with them. I started the Migos, I started Quan, I started all these cats out, So in the humble stages with any artist that I come across, it's always, you see what I'm saying? The motherfuckers on time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Claude, they eager, they hungry and shit. Man, let 6 months go past, and depending on who they with, if they and a lot of the cats we fuck with, when we talk, it's out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
So then when they come back, it's like, yo, bro, I have to remind them, like, bro, you know what, bro.
You have to try to bring them back down to reality, but they too far gone by.
I don't even know who you are right now.
All right. So listen, another reason why I actually called you to come on the show, once again, is just like Cassius, is because we have great conversation. You know what I'm saying? And that's the conversation piece for today, is about social media, about the things that's going on in the world. And I really want people to hear your perspective, because for some odd reason, I just feel that it counts.
Well, like social media shit?
Yes, exactly. Like all the stuff that's been going on this week. And I know
I'm
that
a dinosaur, so it's different for me.
So,
And
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think that it's good for us to talk about it, because the last time we talked about Jay-Z is like we almost had a fight. You know what I'm saying? We literally almost had a fight because of Jay-Z.
He's my favorite rapper. He's your favorite rapper.
But
we just got different perspectives on how we do shit, on how shit goes down.
Right.
I think he's a prolific guy.
Let's not open it back up. Let's
I'm just saying you.
This is what I'm talking to you about today. Because I don't want us to fight, and then people.
No, it's cool.
I'm gonna argue.
Conversing with each other is not a fight. We have different views. Shit's just different.
So let's get right to the business. Eminem and MGK.
I'm from Detroit. I've been in the A for 18 years, but I'm from Detroit. The shit's right here. Eminem is a friend. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, talent is talent. But
wait, listen. See, this is what I would not need you to be politically correct. Like we need to talk. Who got the smoke?
Eminem got the smoke. Fuck out of here. So you gonna tell me this new kid, and I respect him, and my youngin, he's like, bro, but MGK, ooh, you gotta hear the album. I'm like, cool, but for the last week I've been rocking Kamikaze, and that shit is like liberating and obliviating shit that's been, the
so you're saying that Eminem just like so right now MGK actually rebutted what M said or whatever. He went back at him. So you saying that's not like
I
a strong
ain't
enough
a rebuttal because
where you at then? Under a rock?
No, I'm not under a rock. I'm just saying, like, it's just like levels of interest, right?
So why wouldn't it be a level of interest when
I'm gonna go hear him now, because it was flattering the way that M wiped him all around the room when he mentioned him the one time in that one song. I was like, yo, I need to go listen to MGK to see if he's even breathing. Because, like, the whole album, to me, I'm just saying the whole album is great for hip hop right now. I think it's a great album to close the year with all the cookie cutter shit.
So listen, we're gonna go to a quick break on rollingout.com, and your boy DJ Waffles want to check in, because this is like it's just gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, and it's gonna get bad. Because now all right, fine.
But MGK can't say ill.
All right, we'll be right back.
That's
Make sure y'all stay locked in on Rolling Out. They can cut his mic. Rollingout.com. We go to a quick break. We'll be right back. It's your boy DJ Waffles on Check In.
This week on The Kitchen. You got trans lead.
I just want to answer what y'all asking.
You got great. DJ DiBiase. Chef Chrissy. Porcelain Gold.
For the Grammy, yeah, I thought you know. The kitchen got the fix it, nigga, enjoy the show. Alright, well, that's the show, man. I thank y'all for coming. And it was Thursday, time I hope you get on.
God blessing me often. I'm still up in the apartment. I know they keeping my deposit. I got burn holes in the carpet.
All I know is old. All I know is bold. All I know is stoves. Look me south the dough.
Your favorite politician, Representative Erica Thomas, and I'm excited to tell you about the Erica Thomas Show, where we break down news and politics in layman terms, where everybody can understand it. We start off the show with hip hop and politics, where we might interview your favorite celebrity, and we break down hip hop and let you know that it's the same thing as politics, baby. And also coming up after that, we have kids and politics, where we bring on your favorite kid stars, and they tell us all about how they feel about politics. And then right after that is the hit list, where we tell you about the fails of the week. Who failed this week in the news, and who do we need to know about? It's all happening at 6 o'clock every single Tuesday. I said 6 o'clock every single Tuesday. So you better tune in. You better tune in. You better not miss it. I mean, you better not miss it. The Erica Thomas Show is on live.
You already know what it is. You're tuned back into the padded room on rollingout.com. It's your boy DJ Waffles on the check, and I'm here with my special guest and director, cricket, and we're having.
Yes, I'm a fucking critic.
Exactly. So
of
now
various things. My bad. I'm sorry.
We're
Intense convo.
We're getting back into the simple fact that Eminem and MGK house.
Let's go back to the analogy.
All right, the analogy that I've actually seen.
Off of the MGK battle. This is from the Eminem MGK battle. My argument was that he says things are the moment, right? Right. Everything now is the moment. That's what he said. Right. I'm telling to him that the moments of now only happen because of the past. So those moments, now go with your shit.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. The past doesn't matter the past doesn't matter when we're in the ring right now.
Yes, it does.
No, it
Yes,
doesn't.
it does.
No, it doesn't. The reason why I'm saying that it doesn't is because it's happening right now. 12 rounds. All right, cool. Yeah, you had a little you had a little practice. Okay, you had a couple of years, you had 40 fights. Me, I had 10 fights, and this is what I'm doing. You might be a little bit more smarter than me, but what's gonna happen?
Not a little.
But listen,
come on,
but what happened?
Waffles, come on,
but
bro.
what's happening
You're
right
a smart
now?
Man. How you know?
I
Right
might be
now,
quicker than
if you
you.
don't,
I'm quicker
you
than
could be quick. You could be
all
quick.
right, so then
let's go back
if I
to the
beat you, then
analogy. McGregor, whatever the fuck.
right.
UFC millennial fighter. Yeah, I know he's not a boxer. I don't give a fuck. He got in the ring. So if you get in the ring, that means you're ready for the moment. Right. Because that's what you like. Right. Right. So
McGregor lost though.
I don't exactly because he didn't have the experience to fight.
MGK didn't lose.
MGK, I ain't heard the shit, but
exactly.
I'm saying
So
without hearing it,
how we gonna have this talk?
We can have the talk because if he won, niggas would be like, "Oh, he murdered him." We can go on Instagram right now, dude. Is that on Instagram?
No.
Because if that's not on fucking Instagram, that shit don't mean nothing.
Okay.
Because it's the moment, right?
All right.
Because when Eminem dropped Kamikaze, that moment was the Beastie Boys plane crashing. Everybody like, yo, I seen LeBron rapping the whole shit. LeBron was spitting the whole shit.
Okay.
Eminem word for word like the same day. Millennial because of Eminem's history.
So is it? So listen, let me ask you this question: is it still the same thing with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B moving forward to another?
I think the agenda is different. I think it's weirdly different, but it's different. I just think, like these are moments, like you said, and I respect that. I do respect that. Waffles is a smart person, like a real smart guy. But like it's their moment, and I think Nicki having a meltdown moment. You know what I'm saying? Because Cardi lit. Or maybe they may be making a route. They could be in cahoots with this shit, man. This shit is fuck it.
Yo, you know what's so crazy?
They could be like, yo, bitch, you know tomorrow when we get to the fashion show, it's on and popping. Hell yeah, girl, just watch my face. Bitch,
See that? See,
and
that's,
then the
that's
Rashida
why,
whole
that's
bumped her
why.
by mistake because she ain't know the play. And
So listen. So to the world that's watching this, I really think that it's a lot of that stuff. It's a lot of that stuff going on, and I kind of witnessed. I kind of witnessed it last night, and this was on an independent level. This was on an independent level. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. So listen, I go on social media, whatever stuff like that. I'm talking to the show producer. I'm like, yo, check. I'm like, yo, check this out. Johnny Blaze is beefing with Little Ronnie. Both of them are from Texas. They're going.
the dude Little Ronnie.
Right.
I like him.
So listen. So this is going on
I like
to your
Johnny
point.
music sound good too.
But this is what I'm saying. To the theories that you're saying. So they start beefing on social media. He's talking about like, yo, I'm about to show the sex tape. They beefing. They putting up this, that, and the third.
They might fuck for the bag.
Right. But the whole thing was
no disrespect.
The whole thing about it was that he was promoting a video. That time that he was getting everybody to do it, he dropped the video and it was all fluff.
Come on, man, but not all artists, bro, but come on, man. I said you're smart, Waffles. You know that any of these motherfuckers, like, it's just about, if you hot and you can drop your shit in their bubble. If you're not hot, they go for Scandal. They go for Kerry Washington. What's her name? Olivia.
Yeah.
They go get Olivia. It's Olivia Hunt's out. Is it Hunt? Whatever the fuck. It's Olivia's in the world for music.
All right. So with the theories.
Bitch, you gotta show some titties. If you need a boost in your social media, you need to be naked. And she get naked and there go 150 fucking follows. Cause look at it, when you look at social media, put a flyer up. I don't give a fuck how live you are. Put a flyer up, that bitch gonna get 400, 500, a clip, 3,000 if you got over 5 million people or some shit.
All right.
Show some ass, you a girl, you litty.
You definitely
show some money for a guy, you litty. Show some drugs for a guy, you litty. Show some guns from a guy, you litty. The things that desensitize the kids is the shit that they use that go viral.
All right, so
it's a systematic flow of bullshit fuckery that fucks the kids up, but it works.
So with that being said, too.
Can I say that?
Yes,
Fuck that. I'm saying that.
Yeah, you said it now. Oh my Lord, bless the hearts of those that pray. So, all right, but you know the theories that we talk about with social media and how this thing is working. Do you think that Nike had an agenda?
I think Nike got a fucking agenda, man.
With Colin Kaepernick?
Man, Nike got an agenda. Y'all know Nike supported Trump, right?
Wow.
You didn't know that?
No.
That's what I looked up all that shit. I want to see if these bitches fuck with the 12th Amendment. All that I want to know. Because I feel in my gut it said, like, if you're going to support them now, why didn't you support them then?
Right.
And it's been a lot of fucking things. No disrespect to Kaepernick. I love that.
Trump play
he don't have to play into
situation?
that. He don't play into that. It's the thought process of them. You see what I'm saying? If they're thinking to support the likelihood of a Donald Trump,
right,
then what the fuck else they support? That don't go with us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It don't go with us, and I love the Kaepernick shit. I think it's fucking awesome. I think he took a stand that our people should take more of a stand.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I feel like they get smothered too as immigrants like we do. So I feel like we all in the same boat somewhat, but we here. And he took a stand, so I commend him for that. But I just think that like, damn, y'all ain't. Niggas been getting their fucking face blew off. Why the fuck y'all ain't supported that? Why y'all ain't take all y'all fucking money, Nike, and go get all the kids who went to jail from protesting out of fucking jail? If you really supporting them.
See, I think
they got the money because we buy all their shoes. I got the fucking shoes on now.
And I got some J's.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, man.
See, what I thought was in the back of my head, I just thought that it was one of those things where, to me, this is my opinion. I can have my own opinion. I just thought it was one of those things like Kaepernick was, he signed to Nike. They really trying to get some money out. If
the black money is good money.
But I'm just what I'm saying.
Jim Carrey had the shoes on. I couldn't believe it because I feel like Jim Carrey is like a, like he fight for freedom of expression. He fight for, like
he's a rebel too, though.
He's a rebel, so it kind of shot me. But I don't put shit past him. I think the clouds be fake at times. So the fuck, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so you know how I do.
So listen, man. So make sure y'all stay logged in, and make sure y'all go to our YouTube, Rolling Out Live. Make sure y'all go to 2+1 Agency, and y'all be able to see the more of this interview. If y'all want to follow Cricket, let them know how they follow
At
you on
Director
social-
Cricket on everything. IG and fucking
on social media
Snapchat. I don't
platforms.
use that. Yeah. IG.
And make sure y'all follow me on
Twitter.
Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at DJ_Waffle social media. And make sure y'all go to 2+1 Agency on YouTube. Y'all see all the videos. Make sure y'all stay locked in. Wow. So back to what we